We have a special guest, Josh. Thanks for joining us as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, bro.
So I've been playing college football for longer than most people. This is my 6th year, or going on year 6.
That might be the new norm
because
now,
of COVID.
Yeah, you got your contract extended.
Exactly.
Yeah,
got the extra year. And the craziest thing that's ever happened to a football team that I've been a part of happened last week. And Josh is a part of it.
Josh is it.
Josh is it. And man, to be honest, it's one of the craziest and most interesting things I've been a part of. So crazy that Brad actually sent me the story this morning. LA Times, they're talking about you. So I mean, like, we could just go right into it.
Let's go. Josh, it's your floor. It's your floor. All I want to know is, and I tried to ask you this outside, why? Like, why? And for people that don't know, I'm gonna give it to you, Josh. You tell us what happened.
When I was just in the John McKay Center, and
But how'd you get into the John McKay Center?
Well, I snuck in, and the lady that was the custodian, she was coming out the room and had the little, all of the equipment. So I snuck in. She saw the USC stuff, so she was like, okay, he probably go here. And I just went in the cold tub for like 2 hours and was
2 hours.
No.
Wow.
I was switching between the cold tub and the hot tub.
For
and
2 hours.
You're contrasting.
I was just chilling and
Wait, your contract? Did you work out before or why?
yeah, I worked out before.
You-
I
you on
did.
that
I
bike.
did.
Where'd you work out?
By the Coliseum. But no. But was I by the Coliseum?
Like
I was by the Coliseum.
like a full body,
Like on the field?
like a workout, full body workout.
No, I just do I do like track.
You're on the
stretches.
track.
Yeah.
No, I just do track routine stretches like the
Okay.
A skips, B skips, C
I got you.
skips,
Okay.
some bounds, some squats,
Mm-hmm.
and pull ups and push ups and some sit ups. So after that, I rode my bike over there, and then I got in there, and I was in there for about 2 hours, switching between the cold tub and the hot tub, and
That's incredible.
then I left, and then I seen Coach Clay Helton. He was in there, playing golf. But then I was going to talk to him right then. I was like, man, I want to go talk to him and tell him who I am, and hopefully he could recruit me and
Yeah.
give me a scholarship or something, But I didn't want to disturb him or nothing like that. I didn't want to, just go in this space like that. So I left. I got something to eat, and I came back, and it was still open. I snuck in there. And
Where'd you sneak in? The locker room?
the same way I got in, that somebody let it open.
Yeah, the front. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I went to the locker room and it was open, and I was just in there. I was starstruck, and I'm like, man, this is USC. They got helmets everywhere, and
That's kind of clean though.
yeah,
Like for you, for definitely since you've always looked up to USC
Yeah.
football, like for you to finally be in the locker room, like
Finally.
aside the fact that you snuck in, which is something else on its own, but for you to be there, that's pretty incredible. Like
Yeah.
that's a really good eye-opening experience, quite honestly.
I mean, like, that's more than I've ever done at USC. Like, I got recruited by USC, and I didn't ever see the locker room.
Yeah,
Never.
I was a USC fan growing up, so I'm like, I'm kind of jealous of you.
yeah, that's kind of cool.
I'll be on.
Hey, so I get in there, and I got a helmet, and I got a jersey, number 87s, and somebody gave me some shorts, and then
So wait, time out. There's other
Wait.
people in the locker room at this point.
somebody gave me some shorts. I forgot his name, and then I got some cleats.
Yeah.
And then
you
I
took
just-
our receivers cleats.
Yeah, number 17.
Yeah,
number
he was
17.
looking for him.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
took those cleats.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
And I walked
So
out.
are players outside at this point?
Yeah, they all out.
So everyone's outside practicing. So you're in the locker room at the time that everyone's outside practicing, and you're just going to like the different lockers and grabbing
Looking
equipment.
for-
Yeah, I'm just
Look at-
grabbing pieces.
But people are giving him stuff too, right? Is that
No,
what-
just one person gave me some shorts. That was it.
so the
Okay.
equipment manager or something?
No, he played on the team.
Oh, you
But I
asked him
forgot
for
who he
shorts?
was. I forgot.
Okay.
I'm like, you got some shorts real quick?
Yeah.
And
Did
just
he
gave me
know
some-
that you were a teammate or?
He knew I wasn't no teammate.
Yeah.
Oh,
knew
okay,
that.
okay.
But he was just playing along with it like, man, just let this dude,
Yeah.
fulfill his dream.
Seriously.
Do you know who it was?
I know who he was.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear
No
that.
names?
No names.
Yeah,
No names.
no,
no names.
but the dude, that's the crazy thing about this story. Like, I met him years ago. Like,
Oh wow.
I just forgot his name, but he went to Mater Dei.
Okay.
And he was cool. The first time I met him, he was with his dad,
Okay.
and he was pretty cool. But that's the end of that story. But yeah, he gave me some shorts, and I got some cleats, and I walked out there, man. I was like, wow.
Confident.
Yeah, and then they would have the punt returns going. So I'm like, man, I
saw
punt
you.
return.
I saw
I
you.
caught the first one, but then
Yeah.
I dropped two.
You dropped 2.
Well, I dropped one, and then the other one like went like
Yeah.
somewhere
So
else.
you
I
just
couldn't
walked out and you were like, "Hey,
I just
I'm
walked out
in.
like I was
Just tapped in.
like I was coming late from study hall or something.
Wait, time out. I'm sorry. So you saw him. Everybody
I saw
else on the
him.
team saw
Yeah.
him. What were the coaches thinking?
Nobody said nothing.
Nobody said anything.
They was like, oh, that's him. Like,
That's him."
yeah. And I'm like, man, come on, let's go. And then there was like punt return drills and stuff like that. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
Punt return
So-
drills. So you're out there catching punts. You drop one.
I dropped.
Like,
I caught
so
the
did you
first
get
one.
coached after you dropped the ball, or
Nah, they was just
All right, so walk me through your mindset though, because earlier you were in the cold tub, and then while you were in the training room, did you know already in your head I'm gonna come out to practice the next day,
Nah.
or was it just off the wind?
No, it was the same day.
Right.
It was the same day, but I didn't know the locker room was gonna be open. Somebody was cleaning inside the locker room.
Right.
So I'm like,
So originally you were not gonna go to practice, but then you saw it
Yeah.
open, and then you just had the opportunity to do it.
right.
Okay. Is that what it was?
Right.
I gotcha.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I was looking for some other like clothes to get up in there, and I'm
yeah.
like, wow, it's open, and like it was a gang of stuff out there I could have took, but I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do that to my teammates.
For
Know,
sure.
like I ain't about to steal no phones and
Yeah.
nothing like that. Get a helmet, get a jersey,
Yeah.
go out there and
go to
ball?
practice.
Out
Yeah,
there and ball.
That'd
What did you think? Like, what was best case scenario for you? Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Did you think you were gonna get through the whole practice, do like
Yeah.
7-on-7 and
Like-
team,
like a
or you know what I'm
scholarship,
saying?
or-
Like,
yeah.
because like outside looking in, like sooner or later people were gonna find out, right?
Yeah, especially with the number I had on, they was probably like, man, this dude.
Well, so funny enough, that's my roommate, number 87, and he
Yeah.
wasn't practicing that day.
What?
So I don't know if it just kind of
Oh,
worked
that's
out.
time-
I don't know if
that's
it was
fate.
coincidence
Yeah,
or
exactly. That-
It was
that's definitely fate.
between 87 and what else was it? Another 80 number,
Mhm.
and it was 21, the white jersey. But I don't play defense.
Right.
I could play defense. I
Oh,
could
so
play
you
defense.
knew? So you knew?
You knew.
Like I need to be on O. That's where they use my skill set.
I need to be on offense, sliding the outside receiver, catch some post routes, and
Yeah.
some post corners, and some goal routes,
Yeah.
off coverage play.
So you're really like intentional about playing for USC then?
Not I would play for the only reason why I love USC so much because I grew up down the street.
Yeah.
Basically, I stayed in Inglewood, LA.
Yeah.
So what would your recruiting pitch be to Clay Helton then, if you could talk to him right now? Why should he give you?
He's
a
listening,
shot?
by the way.
An opportunity. Yeah.
Why would he? Why should he?
Why should he offer you a scholarship?
Yeah. Or an opportunity.
tryout, yeah.
Yeah.
A tryout.
Man, I feel like I really deserve just a shot. Really, because I really love USC, bro. Like I really love USC football. But I'll go somewhere else though. Like I got my mind open for other schools. But if they decide to take me, I'm not gonna look back. I'm not gonna
Of course.
think about no other schools if they, let me have whatever number I want and
Well, you were telling us before you on number 5 as well, right?
yes, I want number 5. I want number 5 or number 3.
You want to
Yeah, or
unretire
no-
number 5.
Yeah,
Or number
number
zero.
5's retired.
Retired number 5.
That's Reggie Bush.
But that's the thing though. Like, why do they retire jerseys and they know it's other great people coming behind them?
I mean, he's a legend. He's probably the best running back in college football history.
No. Well, okay, yeah, he is for our generation of us growing up.
Yeah.
He knows his football, by the way.
He does his football.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
he knows his stuff.
Okay. So, like, walk me through the story, though. You played high school football.
I didn't get to play high school.
Okay.
In
So-
the 12th grade.
I got you.
That was my year to really, really go out there because I was working out with USC players like Trey Madden, and his dad. His dad coaches for Mission Viejo.
Yeah.
Jaleel Penner, Marquise Lee, all of them. I was working out with all of them this summer before I went to Crenshaw High School. So we played the first game against who? I think it was Loyola.
Yeah.
Maybe, probably, or but it was the Long Beach Poly game. I got kicked off the team. They thought I stole a coach's phone, and you know, I didn't steal his phone, but they was like, we got dead weight on the team. They thought I wasn't contributing, but I would always go out there and work hard. Like, I was always out there working with them.
Of course.
Yeah. You know, but I came kind of late over there to they program. I was transferring from Morningside. I should have stayed at Morningside in Inglewood, but they wasn't that good. Nothing against Morningside. Nothing against Morningside, but they just wasn't, you know. I could have balled out there, but Crenshaw High School, I went there because they got, you know, all that legacy with D'Anthony Thomas and all them good players. So I'm like, man, I could go over there and do something.
So that was a few years ago, though, right?
That was 2014.
So you're 25 years old right now.
Yeah.
And so what have you been doing since then? And you know, maybe you can enlighten the audience a little bit on your current situation and like, you know, what you're doing right now.
Well, what I was doing after high school, I was still working out with Deshaun Jackson brother, Byron Jackson. He was like a track coach, a mentor to me, still is. You know, we still cool. And, you know, I would work out with him all the time at Fox Hills Park. He taught me basically everything about being a wide receiver, you know. We would do drills, cone drills, work out with, you know, catching the ball and doing routes, how to get off the jam and all of that, and learning, you know, defenses and everything like that. And I was consistent with it. I was really working out all the time. Like, that's all I would do was work out.
So where are you staying during this time?
I was living with my auntie in Inglewood.
Okay.
And I was really on a real hard workout from between 2014 to 2017.
Yeah.
But then you know, things come up. You can't really play football. I couldn't play football, you know, all day.
Yeah.
I got to get a job, like a little security job, and take care of myself because, you know, I'm independent. Like, I could go out there and, you know, hustle and,
of course,
you know, get out there and, you know, apply myself. So that's what was happening. And I got into trucking, you know, driving trucks, got a CDL, and, you know, I loved it. I don't anything I do, I put my all into it, and I don't regret nothing I did, you know. But something else happened, you know, after that, and, you know, it led me here.
Yeah.
You know, and I really believe in, you know, they call me a church boy or, you know, whatever, but I do believe in Jesus though, and it's, you know, everything happened for a reason, and I feel like I'm right here for a reason, you know, like in this van having this podcast for a reason. So, like I said, I never gave up on my goal to play football or baseball or none of that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, dude,
I here now.
I appreciate you sharing that, and
probably got a little deep, but
yeah, it got deep. But from the outside looking in, I commend you for doing that.
Thank
being
you, bro.
able to walk into that locker room, step out on that practice field. You know, I'd hope that someone at USC sees this and gives you an opportunity.
For real.
You know, whether that's on the field or off the field.
Yeah.
You know, working with the equipment guys or something like that.
Yeah.
You deserve that. Like you say, whatever you do, you give your all, and you show how much passion that you have with what you're doing.
Yeah, for real.
So I appreciate you being on here too.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you
Dude,
for having me on here, man.
Yeah,
Respect,
bro. I
real.
think we
Thank
all
you.
have a lot of respect, bro. Like, that kind of persistence you don't see very often.
No.
The first thing that came to my mind was Leonardo DiCaprio in Catch Me If You Can. I don't know if you've seen that movie.
No, I ain't saying.
I was thinking more Invincible. Mark
Invisible
Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. I seen
Yes.
that one, but
Okay,
I gotta watch
yeah.
that. I gotta watch that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for sure, bro. You got anything else for Josh?
Nah, man, I appreciate you. You know, hopefully you get a chance to be with the USC team at some point, or at least show up to a game and they give you some tickets because you deserve it.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to win the
crazy.
Heisman Trophy, man. I'm trying to
I'm
trying to really
Heisman
like,
Trophy's the goal.
not even that, like win championships with my team. Like
Yeah.
that's the first thing. Like win games and get on the field and actually be scoring and getting yards.
Now, here's a
and-
question. If UCLA offered you the opportunity and not USC, would you take it still?
Yeah. But they got to get Nike though. They got to have some Nike gear. Like,
That's the most important at the end of the day.
I mean,
What type of
Jordan is cool, but I like
Jordan?
that. I like that Nike, man.
Yeah,
Nike.
Nike's different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
No doubt.
That's what's up, man. Well, dude, we appreciate you coming on, and yeah, hope
He about to
everything
win
goes
the
well.
Heisman. You gonna win the Heisman?
Yes, sir. That's the goal.
Feel me?
You can wrap it up.
But championships though, Rose Bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're all rooting for you, bro.